Alright, you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
Perfect. Across from you, you see Rin. Or Auntie Rin. The person that you're fighting. Would you guys like to choose an NPC?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm guessing girls would not be a good idea. Anyone knows Rin personal?
Well, it's not Rin, it's Auntie-Rin.
You guys
Okay.
see somebody standing next to you.
Who?
What do they look like?
I will get in a second.
Yeah.
You choose an NPC for
Of course, it's...
Anti-Duros?
We've lost this. There's no time to run.
Of course, it's not in the bubble. The person standing next to you is this big dude.
Who is that?
You guys
I know
are able to
completely.
tell that he is a boss hunter. He's here for the assistance of you guys.
Did I forget to mention that Rin is a boss?
No.
Oh.
I knew Rin was a boss.
Aaron wasn't a boss, was he? No, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. The only ones that weren't were Jasper and Gabe. And Ramoni. Alright. You guys want to bring in Duros?
Sure.
Sure. Are we allowed to bring in anybody else?
No. Definitely not.
Yeah, there's too many.
Big
of
guy
them.
squad.
Yeah, the big guy squad.
Wait, actually, I wanted to ask y'all something. I just thought of it now. Do you think there's any way we can bring in Yuma?
Look at these two beefy ass dudes. Damn!
Claymore and shield.
That's a great sword.
Both with large sword and shield.
This is the claymore. That's a great sword.
Now I know the difference.
Claymore. Ah, maybe I gotta flip around. He has a great.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, no, I got it flipped around. Alright.
I thought you said you guys are great. I was saying thank you.
What did you say?
I thought you said you guys are great. I was saying thank you.
I said you guys were right, not great.
Wait, we was what?
These two guys step forward. Highest agility goes first as usual.
I believe that's Eli.
I believe so.
Is Aki over?
Oh, there you are, Morgan. Yep, it's Eli, since everybody's is at 3.
One
No.
if you want.
Let's just look at my
We'd
character.
like to be at 3.
So, Eli, what would you like to do?
I need to ask you something about my new item.
What about it?
Does it need arrows?
No.
Are they like fire arrows?
No. You don't know until you fire it, brother.
I want to use flaming kurasama.
Kusarigama?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
How much range do I have?
You don't know until you use it.
You should probably step ahead of us so that way if like the remainder
Okay, I
people
know what
get
I
in.
want to do. I want to start running down.
Okay.
And, you know, I have 4 in agility, so I can run pretty fast.
You see a floating web in front of you. It seems connected to more webs.
Alright, I want to pull out my new bow,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to fire it, and also I need a rushing point where I'm running. Rush hour, sorry.
Rush hour is an it's not an activation, it is a trigger, but what was the first thing that you wanted to do?
The first thing I started doing was running, so it triggered.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to pull out my bow
Okay.
for my side action, and for my action I want to shoot it.
Your damage would be 23 if it hits. What's your accuracy?
Do I have to tell you that? It's a 2.
Oh no.
But he's really close.
Your accuracy is a 2.
Ooh.
18, so you're going to be dealing 29 damage with 18 accuracy. Due to the range, it's not going to be able to hit, even with an 18. It lands about here.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the bow now that I fired it?
It shoots out a fireball, basically. It's just a place for you to aim.
Did it hit one of the webs?
No, it didn't hit anywhere close to her.
I'm talking about her web.
No, it didn't. I didn't know that you were aiming for the webs.
I sort of was. I was wanting to see if they catch on far.
Alright, then yeah, you hit one of the webs. No, actually. But you learned something about one of the webs. The fire splits in half while going through the web. And you see like a shine go through the web.
What do you mean a shine?
Like it's made of metal. Like it's a blade instead of a web. It's a web-like
Ooh.
blade.
I want to turn her. Do I have a dialogue?
Huh?
Do I have a dialogue?
Yeah, of course.
I want to turn around and tell everybody, watch out for the blades. They're kind of sharp.
Blades?
The web, sorry.
Oh.
Alright. So, okay, Eli, that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck it, I'll just do that. Mox, Echo. And that's all of you guys, right? Nobody else in here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
hey guys.
Yeah.
New people joined.
He's talking about the 2 people who just joined.
And Kapaki, that is your action. Your turn.
Fudge!
Yeah.
Okay.
Always remember that you are the red pixel.
Okay. Because I just realized that I saw the other people. Okay.
while he's thinking, my sword did get duller if you want to make the pixel darker.
That's actually a good idea. I like that. Let's see, how many uses do you have left? Go ahead, Chris, I'm listening.
Yeah. I'm just double checking on this.
Remember, if you don't know what to do, you can always do things to assist other players. You can always, like, skip on your turn, or if you have the ability to, you can always charge up abilities or something like that. Or, since you have a perk, you can use Eyes Decipher, which I forgot to label.
Yeah.
As Decipher is a really good perk.
It
I
is.
kind of want to. I want to use the perk I have just mainly so I can see if anyone has an ability that is useful for the situation. to my knowledge.
Okay, so you see Mox naturally has dark lightish abilities, which is shadows, explosive shadows, especially for elite. Morgan has naturally adaptive liquids, which means it can go from anywhere from magma to blood to water to sea salt water. And Uziaki has purely demonic flame. This guy has blood.
Okay.
This guy has earth.
Well,
I'm gonna walk over to Morgan's character.
for the buff player. So.
Echo, you see Chris walking over towards you.
I'm going to extend my hand out and say, hi, my name is Kopaki. What's yours?
My name is Echo. It's so nice to meet you. Gonna go and shake his hand.
By the way, you wouldn't mind if I borrow your power, right?
Oh, no mind at all. If this can help, then I'd be down. I'm just fine helping with that.
You've gained adaptive water abilities.
Okay.
Please don't melt your hands.
I'm willing to use at some point.
I think if I wonder what happens if I trapped anything in water. Alright. So does anyone have a plan what we can do?
I think first we need to get
Not
a bit closer.
much.
Yeah.
That's true. There is a big distance. Well, I'll see you
Right.
over there. I'm just gonna start heading over towards the anti-ring.
Right. And your agility is a 3, right? With how many movements and actions?
Yeah. One movement, I think, and I have.
I'll check with you. You have 2 movements, so
Two
you can
movements.
you
Two
can actually get ahead of
Yeah.
Uziaki.
I will like to do that.
All right. In front of you, you see a innocent-looking web. It just looks like a normal cobweb, spider web.
Would it be possible to like tap it? Would it be possible to like kind of like grab it to see if it like does anything?
Because Uziaki, I don't remember who Eli's playing as, had warned us that the webs were blades.
That's a fucking terrible
yeah,
idea.
like sharp, man.
The second your
It's a
finger,
terrible idea.
okay, hold
It's a
on.
terrible idea.
The second your finger gets close to it, an immediate instinct to pull away from it shoots through your entire body. It's a fucking bad idea to touch it.
Okay. Yeah, so basically our best bet is just to go around the webs because we don't have a way to destroy them.
Could
Yeah,
always
I'm gonna
do
stop
that.
there for now.
You do still have. Okay, so touching Echo would count as a side action, which means you do still have an action left and a movement.
Oh.
A small movement, though.
Oh.
I actually like the way your stats are dispersed.
Small.
Sorry?
I'm trying to think of how I'm going to use my small movement and the action because I don't think I can really. I don't know how well the ability works and I haven't really seen it.
You do see both of these guys crawl under the webs.
I'm just gonna follow that. I'm gonna also kind of go crawl under the webs.
First web's been passed.
And I'm just gonna clear that, so I'm gonna let it move on to the next person.
Alright, so you'll be able to crawl under 2 webs. That's not that far of a distance, like 10 feet. So that goes on to a coin.
Hey, Dav, I forgot to ask you this.
Heads Morgan, tails Lucas. What's up?
So, if we put nothing in the movement or action, would we still have like one singular movement or action?
No. Yes. Yeah, in a way. I guess you could say that.
So,
But adding to your movements or actions can make them bigger. They make them more effective.
okay, so let me ask you, if we add to them, then why wouldn't we also get an extra action or movement? Because
Yeah.
we would still have one, even if we didn't put that in.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that, but the reason is because it makes your movements and actions more effective. So the first one is an enhancement, the second one is an actual addition.
Okay.
Yeah, and it would continue on that way, bouncing back and forth. Heads Morgan, tails Lucas, I said, right?
Yeah.
Nicole, sorry. Alright, Morgan, that's you.
Oh. I guess I want to try and start moving forward to catch up with them. And I want to try and turn my whole body to liquid.
Let's see. As you start moving, a part of your body does turn to liquid as it drips on the ground, but it just slowly, like, it just as quickly comes rushing back up to you. It was like your finger or something, but it doesn't really work.
Hmm.
We'll have to practice it more.
We should.
2 movements. You can get about as far as Kapaki did.
Alright, I'm gonna start ducking under the webs then. Try to do what they were doing.
You two, as you notice, as you crawl under the webs, the closer you get, the more you notice the webs are actually connected by this lady's fingers.
Oh no.
Alright, Mox, that falls onto you.
I want to catch up with the others.
Alright,
Thank you.
Using both my movements.
I don't
which you
think we
have
should get-
2 of.
Ducking under the webs.
What is your agility?
Not get the other way, it's just more agility.
What's your agility mixed with your senses? Okay, you notice the web is starting to bounce up and down just a little bit.
I'll stick lower to the ground when going underneath them.
As you see the web over here disconnect, as it is going to fall on top of you. Your agility is a 3, I believe?
Am I already under it?
Yes.
And it's a thin web?
Somewhat, yeah.
I will jump forward. Like, just going straight.
How are you gonna jump?
Since I was already crouched low to the ground, I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry.
Just the best you can.
Basically putting all the power, in a leg, going for kind of like a roll-ish to jump forward. Jumping forward basically into a sort of, I don't know, into a sort of roll.
Trying to do this roll, because of the speed at which the web was falling from gravity and whatnot, it slices through your leg.
I didn't describe it very good.
It doesn't
Yeah,
cut
I think
super
it's
deep.
I think it's Oscar too.
It doesn't cut super deep, but it cuts deep enough to definitely feel it. You are left with 156 points of health left. The web completely disappears. It diminishes. Which means that's all of your movements. You still have one action.
For now, I'll convert my action into a movement and keep moving forward.
Sorry?
For now, I'll convert my action into a movement and keep moving forward.
Alright. And Uziaki, that goes back onto you, I believe.
So, can you show me my surroundings real quickly? So, just give me a second, I'm thinking. Show me the range of Godzilla Blast.
With a strong enough one, it can stretch through the whole map.
Please don't kill us.
But due to the, like, your experience with using it, you can tell there is basically no web that it's not gonna hit.
If I hit a, does it tell me if I hit a web, is it gonna destroy it? Will my Godzilla breath stop, or will it go through it?
It won't destroy it. There's no guarantee.
Alright, I'm gonna let y'all choose. Do I do it?
No, because we're in delay.
Okay. Movement. I want to run forward under the web before the.
Alright?
Alright, now. Do I do it?
And your Godzilla breath takes up how much power threshold?
I believe it's 85.
85 for a full power?
No, let me check real quickly.
That's Falling Earth, sorry.
No, 100.
100 for super powerful, 65 for medium. Alright, so you want to do a full power?
Alright, I want to ask for everyone to pick first. Morgan, you go first.
Alright, so what is it?
Godzilla Breath is my most powerful attack. It costs 100 power threshold.
I'll give the guys, I'll give you all players planning time and, you know, time for conversation and whatnot. Everybody can feel free to talk. I forgot to continue recording. Whoopsie daisies.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oopsie doopsie.
Catching people up,
Minor setback.
my Hail Mary actually worked, and she lost 100 something health.
What was that,
Good
Eli?
job, man. Can you recap what happened for the recording?
Oh, thank you.
So,
Okay.
Kopke, do you will come with me?
Yes.
Alright.
Since we're splitting off into pairs, do you guys want to go west and me and this water lady can go east?
Sure.
Sure, that sounds like a nice idea.
I'll comply.
So this will be a combined action, an action for all of you guys to do. So Mox and Echo, you guys go. What would y'all like to do?
Heading west with Echo. Or east, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, and me and Uzuzaki is going the other way.
West.
Alright, now you guys will be doing pair actions, which means both of you guys will be doing turns at the same time.
Oh, great. I get this one.
Alright. So... Alright, that's who next?
It was me, so it goes.
It was just Eli, so it's the wheel. Yeah, it went to me, but the wheel also
First
went.
time the wheel went.
Yeah, no, I thought we were gonna go based off the first time the wheel went too.
Yeah, like that seems like the best idea.
Alright, that means Kapake goes. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess the best idea would be to drag this friend along onto our trip to get closer.
Kopi, what powers do you have right now?
The Echo Girl over there, she had some water,
Adaptive
liquid
water.
ability?
You can adapt to different types of water.
Different
I
types
know,
of
but I was
liquid.
saying in character because I don't really know the ability. I know it's adaptive liquid, but that's basically all I know. I'll have to try it and test it. Hopefully, I don't fail it in one charge.
Hey, Dad, what's the ground made of, if you don't mind me asking?
It's made out of cobweb covered, like stones that you would find in a cavern.
Oh, wait. Do you want to try something, Kopaki?
What do you mean?
Well,
Please don't set the ground on fire.
David, what's the heating?
That'd be a bad idea.
What is the heating level of stone?
What do you mean? How hot can it get before it turns into what?
Lava, magma, whatever.
Since you guys are underground, it would be magma.
So how hot is that?
Around 1,100 to 2,400.
And what is the hottest flame?
Your fire can't touch that, dude.
It can't.
No.
No, physically.
I'd say your fire gets around 800. Before you start really feeling the effects of your own flame. This guy does look at you and starts walking behind y'all.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna carry the movement forward. At the very
give
least.
Kopaki a bottle of water.
You give Kapaki a bottle of water. Alright, Kapaki, add a bottle of water to your character sheet, and I will take one from Eli's.
It's in the lemons.
Okay.
It's in what?
It's in the lemons.
Basket of lemons with a bottle of... Did I do this when I was tired?
No, the way he explained it was funny because he explained it like I would put the water bottle in the basket of lemons, and you were like, what? And he was like, yeah, I put the water in the basket.
With the bottle of water.
And
Oh, right, like you just poured the water in it. Okay, we need to move on. So, what do you guys want to do?
It's
Chris?
Kobe's turn.
Kapaki?
I have no idea what I'm doing with this water.
Alex?
Anyway.
Um,
Yeah, I still need to get closer. So could I use my movements? Yeah,
yeah, you can.
I could use my movements to like just bring us closer.
Mhm. The big guy follows you.
Okay. Slow boy over there. Oh, they both follow me.
No. No, I was just comparing pixel sizes. Don't. I don't want to hear it. Don't. Just realized it when it came out of my mouth. Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh, hush. I was just about to say something really bad, Nicole. You be quiet.
The daily life in this game. Don't. That's a. I don't want to waste it just in case if I don't have an extra charge in it.
Well, I will
Because
tell you
ability
something that
charge
you do see.
Oh, what do I see?
You see that these three are very tight compared to the rest of the ones. As you see the corners kind of like immediately let go. You can tell that because of the angle, they're gonna whip on you.
That's great.
For this guy's reaction, he's gonna run up and put his shield up in front of you. But you still have to deal with the two back here.
Okay, would it be possible to try to make like, would it be possible to try to make like some type of water wall to like, kind of like somewhat break the hit?
I'll let you plan with the other players.
Try and stand between the man and his shield.
I can use Brenda.
He's a lot bigger than you.
Yeah,
No.
Chris, you can't do a water barrier. Water is, like, you making a water barrier is just the same as just having a pool of water. It's that being a solid blade kind of thing. It's gonna pass through water.
Yeah,
Unless you can freeze
down,
it.
but it's gonna pass through it.
Yeah. Won't change.
Okay.
Won't change how sharp it is. So. Unless you know how to solidify that water. Can't be done.
There's a man
Solidify it?
in a full suit of armor right there. If his shield can take it, his armor probably can too. Stand between him. Stand between him and his
I
shield.
don't
You won't have to worry
wanna-
about anything.
I do not want to be a guy who lets this man go. I'll take the hit for you, and I just jump with him, and he gets hit all times. It's like that's a little
You're a
weird.
damsel in distress.
Unfair to him.
You're a damsel in distress.
I feel like it'd be useless to use my weapon to try to block it, along with the fact that I don't feel like there's any other ideas besides the fact of using liquids to block it.
So what I've
I mean,
tried to start.
technically,
So okay, sorry to interrupt. What I've tried to start doing is get you guys to plan with each other, so I can zone out, do things that are important and whatnot, and when you are ready, come back to me and tell me exactly what you're going to do.
okay.
So, I was trying to tell you this, that Chris, I could use Bringer of the Darkness Scales and just grab you.
Oh, you figured out what it does anyway.
What do you mean by grab him?
Like, hold on to him. Actually, Davin, I have a question. If I just was holding on to him while using Bringer of the Darkness Scales, would the scales transfer onto his body?
No, he can only take over. Okay, so all right, let's find a good way to explain this. So let's say. All right, perfect. Let's say you have the fire ability, and it presents itself as a phoenix. No, it turns into a fire ability.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I grab while using that ability, would it connect onto him?
No, you just set him on fire.
Yeah, so don't do that. Anyway. I mean, I have two possible ideas. Now, I'm going to ask the person who uses this ability most if they've either tried one of these two. Extremely cold water that on contact with anything, it freezes automatically.
That's if we would be in contact with ice, I'm pretty sure. Really cold water being transferred to ice, that would most likely freeze, but...
Alright, I'll give you guys just a couple more minutes, probably a minute more, a few seconds, and I'll get you guys back into it.
Now my second idea is just summoning lava, like straight lava or magma. So when it hits, so it solidifies on its way falling, but I don't think I have enough time for that one, out of all honesty.
Don't burn yourself. Don't set the ground on fire.
Don't burn yourself. Don't
Don't
set this
melt
on fire,
yourself.
guys.
Alright, ready?
Absolutely not.
Quite that. I have another question.
Go ahead.
If I'm using Bringer of the Darkness Scales and I grab him, would it still set him on fire?
Probably.
Because Bringer of the Darkness Scales just gives me scales.
Yeah, but it still gives you fire scales.
What if I stood in front of him?
Well, that depends how close is he to you.
Well, you're the one with the look that can look.
Far.
You're not standing in front of him anytime soon, but depending on how close he is to you, he'll...
I was following him,
okay.
so I should be right up there with him.
Alright, so now both of you are in danger.
I use Bringer of the Darkness Scales to stand in front of it.
Where is that? Dark scales. Okay. To negate all damage for one turn can only be used once per fight. Alright. Dark scales, that means no amount of roll will matter.
So that means that I'm standing in the middle, which means I get blocked by both sides.
What's going on?
I said I'm gonna stand in the middle, so therefore I'm gonna take no damage from. Since they're blocking both sides, I stops her. I couldn't do anything to begin with, so it's all right.
You want to stand in between both of them?
Yeah.
All right, cool. The first set of web gets incinerated from the scales, from touching the flames. The dark greenish scales immediately go away.
It goes for one turn, a whole turn.
For one turn. All right, cool. The second one, the middle, barely cuts you. It slices at your arm. The most damage you'll take is 6.
If you got a good constitution with that, you won't take that damage, will he?
He took 1 damage. So the way Constitution resilience works is if any damage goes past your resilience, it'll negate it. So if you take 14 damage and you have a resilience of 13, you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if he had like core resilience of 1, that he should be fine. He could have taken it.
Yeah, if he had a 1.
So what is his thing? Resilience.
0.
Yeah, so he took all of that. Which is alright. The rest of it goes away. It seems to have clanked off of this guy's armor.
Stood in between and still got hit.
Well, yeah, the middle part flinged up and you got a little bit cut. So that's your guys' turn? Alright, you two knuckleheads.
So the webs that don't seem attached stay standing?
What?
The webs that no longer seem attached to anything remain standing?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
I can tell you a little bit about some of the webs.
Where's their song? Like, playing? Right?
Do you want to catch up to the big man? I point over at wherever Duros went.
Yeah, let's catch up to him. Dude.
You guys don't have enough movement for that. You can get about here.
Hello, kid.
He waves.
Water girl, what do you want to do?
Well, I would probably think of getting closer, but I can see that she would have more control the closer we are to, the webs near her. And I don't really have any weapons besides being able to control water. What about you?
I have explosive shadows, this sword, and wash rinse.
Okay.
Oh, and I can also turn into any form of cell.
Any form of cell? Oh, that is fascinating.
From black to blue.
Wow. What can we do with that?
Blue cell has lightning.
Lightning?
Would you get electrocuted?
Like, I think maybe these webs might be able to be conductors, but with us being tangled up in the webs, we might get electrocuted ourselves.
I was thinking something to do with her in the water, but now that you say that, that is a bad idea.
If when we were all the way back, we probably would have been a little more safer.
The webs seem to connect at her fingertips, so even if we were to hit her with lightning, it still might go through her nails. Point out, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Can cut through the metal, well, what looks like it'd be metal webs. What to do about that? I just look over to the Duros guys like, do you have any ideas?
Yeah, I actually do. If you guys can find something, electricity in a way, that can travel through these metals but won't coil around certain things, then I
Like a
think,
straightforward conductor?
since they're connected right at her fingertips, I think you can disconnect all of these webs. But an issue presents. It seems that some of these webs are super stressed and go flying whenever they're disconnected.
Right.
So,
You have a really big shield.
yeah, but it's not big enough to cover 360 distance.
Blue Cell can also make a shield that covers a 360 distance and is big enough to cover me and you two.
Yeah,
but I'm
but
not sure how strong it is.
is it fast enough to do two things at once?
Yes. I've done two things at once with it before. Several times, actually.
I'm worried about those guys
I'm-
up there, over there.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, the only problem would be the other guys.
We should probably find a way to warn them.
Wait, I just realized. If you guys find the correct web, it'll just disconnect all the others.
Wouldn't that send them flying?
Possibly. But if everybody ducks,
Right.
No.
Hey,
ooh, looks like the DM had ideas.
Can you go to my character sheet and look at my perception, which
Your senses
Should
are
you-
a 8 or 9, one of the two. Either one is not going to be high enough to look through all of these webs to find the perfect one.
There's too many, I can't find it. What about you?
Well, what about the ones that seem to stay in place?
Do you think you could try and, like, just look to see if you can find it?
Maybe if I can maybe use water, whatever splits and doesn't sway along with the water, maybe that might help. What do you guys think?
It seems like a good plan. Maybe try looking with your eyes first. See if you can.
Okay. Do I see, like, spot anything nearby as well?
What is your senses?
6.
No.
Duros, can you see it?
Duros, you can tell he's squinting his eyes looking. No, there's too many webs.
You think it'd be easier if we got closer, or is that a bad idea?
I think that'd be a bad idea. Like I said, she has more control the closer we get. What about these nicer, rounder ones that aren't as narrow?
Mox, from what I saw, she twitched her finger and let one of the webs fall on top of your leg. Getting too close to her without disconnecting these webs would be a super bad issue. I think maybe we should probably go back to the other group and work on a way to disconnect them.
Might be our best chance, because then we can all communicate right.
From what I
can you
understand,
zoom back out real quick?
Rin doesn't like to use her webs a whole lot, but this one relies on it a lot.
The square that they're in is a lot wider than the one that we're in, so it'd be best for us to go over there rather than have them come over here.
Yeah.
It's larger because stuff was disconnected, but
So let's take that time for it.
Actually, that's an idea, Mox. The more webs you disconnect... Can you see where I'm going here?
Yeah, the
bigger
more
of an area
discreet
we
the
have to
will.
move around.
Yes. But also, the more webs you disconnect, the
We
higher...
can find the control.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Exactly. You can find the center.
Right.
Oh.
That's perfect. We just need to be able to dodge them. Let's go.
Can you guys cover me just in case? I'm not sure how well I'll be able to dodge with this leg.
Okay.
Yeah. He just picks.
I
He just walks over and picks you up.
Whee!
Go on, Echo. You were saying something. Sorry.
I think I might have a little treat that can help with the health. I'm holding this little cake. Yeah, wanna try a bite? I'm just handing her out a cake.
I'll take a bite of the cake.
The cracker heart.
No, the forever cake.
Oh, you want to give her the forever cake? Oh shit, that's actually pretty beneficial.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Give it back whenever you're done.
I forgot I gave that to you. Mox, you heal 17 health. Which, 6 plus 7, that's 13, right?
Yes.
61. Yes. Perfect. I finally did 6. I've always struggled with 6 plus 7.
It's just 6 plus 6 plus 1.
Yeah, I know. You guys... Y'all see one disconnect over here, as it is a high tension one, which means it's going to whip at y'all.
It whips it in it.
Shut up.
Fucking.
Duros puts up a shield because of puts up a shield because of his unblockable perk. Mox, you should be rather fine beside your legs and arms.
I'm extremely flexible, so I will simply just tuck.
Alright. And Echo?
Probably gonna go ahead and behind them duck.
Look at your position.
Oh, I should be okay, shouldn't I?
Do you want to chance it?
I'll duck just in case.
You could try going a bit more,
You want to duck?
Over.
north.
Yeah, maybe I can go more north. North.
The web doesn't even get close to touching you. It just whips at Duros' shield, which none of you guys see a scratch on it.
Ooh, a very sturdy shield.
I do like your shield, that is cool.
It's perk,
Okay.
he says.
Oh.
Helpful.
Alright, I'll say you guys get over here. Chris and Uziaki, you two see Mox and Echo running up on y'all. Mox,
Hello?
Mox, Duros drops you. Go ahead.
Just bop.
We have a little idea. Guys,
Okay.
all ears? Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
When we noticed
Yeah.
that the webs deattaching themselves, right? Well, we're thinking about electricity that can help conduct the webs to her fingers that can get rid of all of them. But if we can deattach enough webs, we might be able to find the right one that can conduct the electricity safely without it coming to us.
I would
Um,
I would
Basically, by rooting out this web, we can detach all of her other webs, but everyone be prepared to hit the dirt, because those are going to go flying.
Uziaki, you were gonna say something?
Yes, Navin. You know the Between Beast form?
What about it?
Is he a Titan?
No. No, the Between Beast is not a Titan.
Okay. So I was gonna suggest if the Between Beast is a Titan, then he can use electricity.
That's pretty sticky, but no, they can't.
I thought they could.
No, lightning bolts strike down to transform them, yes, but they don't actually use
No.
electricity.
Could you aim the lightning?
No.
Position your
hold on for it?
transformation oh so perfectly.
Yeah, that's a thought, but I don't know. I don't think so. The only powers that you've seen Titans use is hardening. Yeah, Aaron gets hard.
Davin, does your feet get hard?
Aaron be hard again.
Magic man, what you say about my magic man?
So what are you guys' plans? What are y'all gonna do?
So wait, can you actually have your phone in the
You
car?
have any way to figure out which one?
That's the thing.
That's detaching them. The less there are, the easier it'll be to spot it. I can cover us with a shield. I'm not sure how strong it is, so might want to duck anyways. And I can also produce the electricity. I can do them both at the same time. I've done it before. Twice.
Do you know?
What were you
Do you have a way of finding the string web?
Getting her to detach them.
So run around till she detaches them.
Unless you guys can spot it right now? Anybody?
Topaki, you have eye deciphers. Wouldn't that maybe work?
Uziaki doesn't know that.
I'm pretty sure I do because he's told me, we've talked, like out of character, like out of game. Sorry.
Out of character is out of
doesn't.
character.
Uziaki doesn't know that.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Let me
Uzaki wouldn't know that.
Phrase. If somebody
Rephrase that by saying out of character. Rephrase it by saying out of character. I would ask Chris,
out of character,
can he do it?
Chris, could you try to use eye decipher?
No, because iDecipher allows me to see people's abilities.
But if you tried hard enough, could you see the weakness in abilities?
I'll let Gavin take hold of that because I don't know the ability myself, but it says abilities.
At this certain point, no. All Chris can see is the abilities. The knowledge of an ability's weakness is completely reliant on the player's knowledge.
Okay.
Well, can I look around to see if I can see it? See if there's anything? Any weaknesses?
No, you can't see.
Okay.
Just double checking. Yeah, no.
My senses is like an 8 so your senses would have to be a 9 or a 10.
I have
to
a
be able to
9. I don't know if mine's a 9. Can I see it?
It's somewhere. It's somewhere around here.
That's such a large area.
It's somewhere in that area.
Well, time to go over there and start detaching webs.
Yeah. So, happens to be on that entire side all the way over there.
Off we go.
So time to charge.
Yonder.
Careful.
Off we go into the wilderness. We'll never see an exit.
Oh no.
I vote on taking the less webby
All
route.
of okay.
I've also voted on that.
Yeah, let's.
You guys will have
Oh
a
my
very
God.
hard time avoiding this, but you are pretty close to her.
Oh.
You see her raise her hand as a lot of the webs raise up, seeming like she's inviting you to go under them. With all of you guys can tell that this isn't malicious.
I want to inspect the strands that she just lifted up. I kind of want to inspect those. Like, what can I see about those?
They're just strands, the same ones as before.
Can your guys' shields cover at least 2 people? Talking to the big guys.
Excuse me?
Can your guys' shields cover at least 2 people? 3 people, including yourselves.
Yeah. Depends on what y'all do. What y'all do. Sorry, voice crack.
See, my thought is that she's going to bring them down on us.
I'm just gonna. I just want to walk forward. She's already inviting us. I'm gonna walk forward.
You want to walk forward?
Yup.
Where?
She's lifting up the web, so I kind of just want to walk, but still kind of on guard. But I would just want to walk and trust that she has no malicious intent throwing them at me.
Nothing happens as you walk through all of her webs that have rose. Nothing happens.
It's okay, guys.
Lucas. Or sorry,
Yeah.
Mox.
Yeah.
Do you remember that rage meeting you did against Anti-Buffy?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Falling Earth?
Can you please go to my character sheet?
Was Mox there for the fight with Muffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if so, yes, you have Falling Earth. Falling Earth.
What does it say?
Causes the ground under the target to turn into the void. It's essentially what she did. If you fall into it, you die.
So, what's your plan here, Izuyaki? Yes, I have it.
What if I use the red heart? It will summon her inside where she cannot move. You drop the earth under her, and I teleport her right under that.
It requires a physical object. The red heart, I mean.
Please explain more in detail.
You can't put her on the void because the void isn't a physical surface.
Exactly.
You need a physical surface, like the ground or a table. What if you put her on her own web?
Yeah.
Using her nails against her. Wait, would it take the nails with her? Can you put her in the heart just
Wait.
First to see if it takes the web.
Wait. I wonder. Helping you.
Yes.
Obsession. She keeps using.
Not the right character.
What happened?
I was reminding.
He was thinking of Zyphy.
Oh.
Because he's the character who has obsession.
I know.
That would have really helped right now.
Finger blast. I'll never get over that.
Who all here has the hand? Like, don't have any copy.
I do.
I believe me and you are the only ones. Which really sucks. Do you want to go with that original plan and try to put her on her webs?
Cutting off her webs does seem like a good idea. Having the ground fall beneath her, if she's attached to the webs by her nails, I'm not sure what the void being under her would do. She would definitely fall, but she'd still be in the battle unless it took her nails with her, in which case we'd have to duck.
What if I used the the heart to put her on top of her webs, would it not cut her as well?
I was thinking, but I don't know if the heart would take her webs with her because it is her nails. Or if it would sever them, which would make them go everywhere.
So what do you want to do?
We could try it and
Please plan with the other players. I am going to be taking a break and
Okay.
kind of negotiating with myself as to whether or not I'm going to continue tonight or till tomorrow. Alright, so that would mean, Eli, it's your move, right? Highest agility?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Go ahead.
I want to use my Valkyrie wings to. By the way, this is a combined move between me and Lucas.
Eli, your mic's a bit muffled. I can't really understand you.
This is a combined move between me and Lucas.
Combined movement doesn't exist. Combined action does.
It's a combined action.
Okay?
So first off, I'm gonna use my movement to Valkyrie wings and fly over.
Using your Valkyrie wings, that takes up your action and side action. Fly over her.
It's weird. That's always been a side action.
Activating your Valkyrie wings has been a side action. Using
flying
your
over
Valkyrie
her.
wings to fly is a movement.
All right. Okay, you said action and side action.
No, alright, my mistake. You want to fly over her?
Yeah.
Alright.
And for the combined action, Lucas is going to use crumbling earth.
Nicole
or
has to say
whatever
that. Nicole has to say it
Okay.
themselves.
I do want to use crumbling earth to make a hole underneath of her into the void.
Falling Earth.
Yeah, falling earth.
I want everybody to get ready for agility.
Great.
Alright, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This, okay. Before you use falling earth, this lady snaps her fingers and you guys see all of the wires disconnect. Who has the highest mind stat?
I think that's lucky. With a stick.
I think it's Uziaki.
Please state your mind stats.
6.
I don't know.
I can't because I don't have my
3.
computer.
Okay, Chris.
3. Mine's a 3.
Shoot. Be right back. My pop-up's calling.
5. The only other person is Mox. Uziaki, you notice she's going to release all of the wires.
I want to use my dialogue to ward them.
Go ahead.
Yo, she's gonna drop them all the webs.
I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta go.
Thumbs up.
Continue. Even though she's gone.
Alright, I will go ahead and give Morgan a saving, so she won't die. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Uziaki, you're gonna have the first reaction.
I'm in the air. I won't get hit.
So you want to have no reaction?
No, I'm in that air above it all.
The highest tension wires whip up.
Well, yeah, then I want to have a reaction. Prepare to dodge.
You can't have
Just
a
right-
Eli. You can't have a ready action. You did not prepare for one.
Okay. What? They'll whip up.
Yeah, they're whipping up right now.
Crap.
Imagine all of the wires just exploding without fire or a shockwave.
This is a new session, right?
No, this isn't a new session. This is the continuation of the last one.
But since we're restarted.
No, you're just continuing.
I can't use dark
Godzilla
scale.
No, you can't use dark Runish scales.
Okay. How high is the highest webs?
You can't tell. They're just whipping up right now.
Okay, I just want to start flying up.
Eventually, you do hit the ceiling. You can see that some of the webs are going to absolutely hit you. You can only do something to stop them.
I can only do something to stop.
There are far too many webs in order to avoid all of them. I'll go ahead and give you... Sorry?
I want to use a yokai hand. If one comes towards me, I want to use the yokai hand to hit it.
Okay, I'll give you guys some time to plan during that.
Can you zoom in on where
Not at the moment.
I am? Mhm.
Amazing. Okay. Danger, danger, and danger is all I see.
Dang it, Chris, if only you was Shiki. Not Shiki, crap.
Zyphy.
Yeah.
Sucks, but it happens. But I mean, you've already done a good 100 something damage.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And if my calculations are correct, they just need to be in the hundreds. Low hundreds, but something there.
I'm so sorry, I'm back.
You're fine.
The battlefield size has decreased.
Oh no.
How so?
The webs cut through the ground, it seems.
Dang. Okay.
Well, that's what happens when they're extremely sharp blades.
Eli, you should be fine. How did you defend?
I flew up.
So some of the webs are going to hit you then.
Yeah, if any of them come towards me, I'm using yokai hand.
Alright, 3 webs are going to come after you. Any lower than a 20 and it's going to hit you. That's 1 and you'll take 150 scaling damage. Depending on the type of cut. You take 70 damage. It whips hard.
Minus my Resilient.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Your resilience is a 7. You take 63 damage. Which is 98 health left. Oh, I'm gonna be doing a whole lot for all of you guys. And the last one, finally. You defended against 2 of the 3 webs. One of them did unfortunately hit you. Alright, and that's going to go to one of you 3. I'll say, who went first yesterday?
Chris, and then it was Morgan, and then it was me.
Okie dokie. Chris, what's your action?
My action are all the webs just kind of like flicking in random?
They're fucking, yeah, they're whipping around the room. Like, there is not going to be a safe spot for you guys to move.
Yesterday I remember you saying that we had all caught up with Chris.
Oh, right. Nyong. You see these 2 kind of rolling up into a ball, in a way, and having their shields.
I'm gonna kind of just like jump like directly behind one of them, because that's about as best I can hope for.
As I said, there is no safe space for you.
Yeah, but like they still block part of my area I could get hit from, so it's more than nothing. While also, I kind of just want to lay flat, kind of like close to the ground, also kind of curling up into a ball, because like less area to hit. If I can't dodge, I'm gonna take it.
So you want to do what on the ground?
I kind of want to also curl up into a ball, how like they're kind of doing, because you said they were kind of curling up into a ball. I kind of want to do that, like just directly behind one of them, and just also do that to lower the amount of area I can get hit from.
Heads yes, tails no. Chris, the acidic, the water turns into acid and coils around your body as some of the wires that are hitting you actually burn up before they get to you. You've survived. But your adaptive water is gone.
That works. I'll just get more.
So then it was Echo?
Yes. I don't think Joe's here. You said that you would give her a saving roll?
Yes. Because the same thing happens.
I thought they said they got back.
Morgan, are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, see?
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, can I change the water into magma as well?
No.
No.
You can't actively change the contents of your water. It's adaptive for a reason.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so what can I do? So am I able to tell where the threads are falling?
They're not falling, they're whipping around everywhere.
Well, yeah, whipping.
Just copy what I did.
Imagine like what a rubber band does when it snaps.
Yeah, exactly. When you release the tension on a rubber band, it goes haywire.
Right. And what'd you say, Chris?
I said copy what I did because I was using your ability to do that.
What did you do?
He curled up into a ball.
I kind of curled up into a ball behind one of them, and I activated the water, and it just kind of covered me, and it turned into acidic water to burn the webs as they hit me.
So, fortunately, I did flip a coin. Only one of those wires hit you. If there was any more, you probably would have gotten the shit cut out of you.
Hey, that was one less than what I would have.
That's agreed.
So can I try and turn myself all into water and duck?
You are able to turn yourself into a puddle of water. None of the wires actually hit you. They were all skidding above the ground.
Okay.
You managed to survive. Mox.
the other, I do want to get behind the other big guy to stop wires from hitting me.
Like here?
Like directly behind him.
So I would say Chris and Lucas, Nicole, you two are in the best positions right now. Because you're defending against around this area.
Once you chose that, Harry.
This is the area at which you guys are being defended on. When you're directly behind them. I'll give you some time to... Sorry?
I want to try and use my claymore to like sort of like parry the wires. I don't know if that makes sense.
That will be your dex.
But I want that to act more as a backup. I want to, because I'm pretty sure I've done it before without turning into Blue Cell, use Blue Cell's shield, because the shield is, I believe, instantaneous.
I'll give you some time to chat with the players.
Guys.
What's up?
Laying low to the ground, you hear the wires zip and clang off of your claymore as you can feel your body compressing itself flatter than paper. You survived. All of you survived.
And most of us without a scratch.
Eli.
What? What did you say, Chris?
We got hit with Eli.
The battlefield continues to shrink.
So wait, did all the webs go away?
Not all of them, just most of them.
So we never did our combined action.
I was just about to get to that. So, you guys want to drop her into the void?
So
Yeah.
Lucas is going to use the void, and I'm going to use my scythe.
Your Kusarigama.
Yeah.
Kusarigama is different from a scythe, but alright. You are too far. Well, never mind.
I've got a pile with us right above her.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to hit her.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're far above her.
Just fall.
Ooh. The ground below her falls as she falls in. Combat is over.
Let's go!
Yay!
Yeah.
Good job.
Did we do it?
Yes, we did.
Hey. Hey. I walk with stick, I walk with gun.
All of you guys feel like a weird bubbly feeling in your fingertips.
Bubbles.
Oh no. boomers.
So can we also like release them as well?
You're not fucking Spider-Man, brother.
I'm talking about like what she did.
She
N-
created tension and detached them.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, she created tension and detached them. It's pretty, like, that's simple physics.
Mhm.
The smarter you are with your abilities, the more you're able to do with them. Also, props to Eli for having the most powers out of anybody.
What?
Also, props to Eli for having the most
And
powers out
still
of everybody.
not use them all.
Why do you keep interrupting them? What?
Guess what? It's my first power, guys. Let's go.
Am I missing anybody? Echo,
Morgan.
Uziaki, Kabuki. No, I gave it to you.
Okay, bud.
Alright, cool. Congratulations, y'all.